The first route I'm going to be showing is going to be a left to right for this map, and I recommend using the impact nitron over the explosive nitron because by using the explosive nitron I fell out of the map a billion times, and I really recommend using the impact nitron. And in the map Blueshift in general, what you want to try to do is make sure you hit every single one of your landings as cleanly and smoothly as possible, because in this map there is no margin for error. You screw up any of your landings and you're finished. And for this route I really like it because most of the people have no idea you're about to get the flag, and when they find out, they only have about 5 or 6 seconds to react to it. There isn't anything too interesting about the return route, so I'll just make it go fast forward. Now we're approaching this little hill that I'd like to talk a lot about in great detail. So this hill right here is the place where every single chaser should be heading towards, because if you can make the capper screw up their landing in this hill, their entire route is pretty much finished, because they need to hit this hill perfectly so then they can hit the next one, and they have to bounce off this one right here. If they screw that up, then they'll end up hitting this one and their route is pretty much screwed up, and anybody can catch up to them. Now if you wanted to use the impact nitron for a little bit more speed before you do the grab, this is what the route would look like. As last time, there wasn't anything special about the return route, so I'm just going to make it go a little bit fast forward. Now the weakness about this route is that when you go this high up, any decent sniper can easily take you out, so I don't really recommend using the impact nitron to get a little bit more speed, but it is great for running away from chasers because they'll be expecting you to get to that hill, but you use your speed to get over it, so they'll be pretty much. Now the next route is going to be a right to left, and it's a pretty self-explanatory route. It's not challenging at all. The only thing sort of difficult about it is the fact that when you do your nitrons and your bow launcher shot, what you want to do is try your best to swerve to the left. If you don't do that, then you're going to end up falling out of the map and you'll pretty much kill yourself. And that's the only tricky thing about it, for the beginning anyways. When you get to the medium side, as I'm about to get to right about now. Okay, now, so when you hit your nitron, what you want to do is try to do a cliff bounce. Cliff bounce, I showed you how to do that in my Bella Omega video, and basically when you do that, you'll be able to get a nice landing for this next jump here, and you can use a little bit of your energy if you screw up on your cliff bounce, and you'll pretty much grab the flag at a nice 300 grab. And the return route is nothing special, so just fast forward this one too. Now this route can also be run by an explosive nitron, and I'll show you how to do that as soon as I show you how to finish this. Now I'll show you how to do the exact same route by using an explosive nitron instead of an impact. It's literally the same thing, except there's a small difference that happened in the midway. So now you might be wondering, well, why don't I use my explosive nitron, as I probably could have done it and gotten more speed. Well, the problem with that is that when you hit the explosive nitron, you're gonna go at such a high speed that by the time you grab the flag, you won't have your regen back. And that's why I don't recommend doing it, because you don't really want to grab the flag at about half health. That's a terrible idea. And I don't really recommend this one over the impact, because in the impact you can see that when you use the impact nitron you have around 300 of speed, and this one you only have about 270 on average. The final route I'll show you for this map is going to be another left to right. The thing about this route is that when you're starting it, you have to start it off with a little bit of a hop. If you don't do it, then what's going to happen is that when you use your boost, you'll end up hitting the next cliff, and you have to start the route all over again because of it. This route isn't anything too special, it's just that the spawn is very, very rare. And this is the easiest out of all three of them. But with the spawn being rare, your chances of you using this are pretty unlikely. Now you might wonder why I chose to use the impact nitron instead of just trying to ski over it. Well, the thing is that if you did that, then you would have had almost no energy for the return route, and I don't really recommend running away with the flag with almost no energy, especially in a huge map like this. So I had to do the impact nitron there. Now I'll show you how to do the exact same route by using the explosive nitron. So like last time, start off with a little bit of a hop and then use your 2 explosive nitrons. I prefer using this route with the explosive nitrons rather than the impact nitron. And that's because when you use the explosive nitrons, you not only go faster, but because this route is so big, you can get your health regeneration back. And also, you get more energy out of it than the impact nitron. The return route is exactly the same, so I'll fast forward through all of it.